Hey there, boys and girls and children of all ages. Today, we're going to talk about how Fortnite has pretty much become a plague in the gaming industry. I know what you're going to say, but I love Fortnite, Mr. Pocket. That's fine, you can love Fortnite. However, Fortnite has apparently become a huge problem. And I know what you're going to say. It's only a problem if you let it become a problem. The first step in acknowledging that you have an addiction is admitting that you have an addiction, by the way. You have to acknowledge there's a problem to actually see that the problem's there. So, there's a couple little interesting things about Fortnite here that I kind of want to point out. The fact that we have one girl who works with me at work. She is a substitute teacher, and apparently all kids talk about at school is their Fortnite skins and their dances. Yes, they do the Fortnite dances at school. She teaches elementary school, by the way. I've played Fortnite with Anthony before. He didn't really like it. Anthony prefers his Roblox. He absolutely loves Roblox. To each their own. I have plenty of games that I like that I've been setting my ways on. Rainbow Six Siege would be a good example. So, I do find it to be a problem with how integrated into our culture this game is becoming. You have celebrities that are playing it with streamers, and not that that's a problem, that is good. It is great to bring more attention to gaming. However, this is a game that has become evidently overwhelmingly problematic to our society. And I know what you're thinking there. What the hell do you mean problematic? Well, there's a couple things I mean by this. The fact that parents are hiring tutors for Fortnite is a fucking problem. Yeah. I could see hiring a tutor to get your kid better grades, but chances are, by the time your kid's going to be competitive, because, and I mean this in the nicest way, young kids don't exactly have the best hand-eye coordination. They wouldn't compete in a pro gaming kind of circuit. Now, with that also being said, I also get that it's a cool thing. Like, oh, your kid has to be the best Fortnite player at school. As a parent, I really don't give a shit. I'd be more proud of my son if he's like, yeah, I'm unbeatable at Mario Kart. Can't touch this. Can't touch this. Sorry if that happened. So I think that has become culturally a problem, the fact that parents are okay with that. And I do have a lot of parents that even come into my work. Keep in mind, I don't work in a store that's really known for games. And I get asked, do you think it's acceptable for my kid to use TeamSpeak? Do you think... I get asked this about like first and second graders. No, I don't. I don't give my son a microphone, and the only time I do give my son a microphone, sometimes I'll be doing really, really well in Rainbow Six Siege, and then I'll have him talk over the mic rather than me, so it looks like they're getting pwned by a little kid, and it makes my day. It's funny for me, because I have it to where I can still hear it too. It's really funny when someone thinks they're literally getting wrecked in that tactical of a game by a child. So, now, with this being said, I think it is a problem the way that parents are perceiving this and allowing it to become a problem for their children. I think your child should be focusing on their schoolwork. Games should be just fun when you are a kid. If it is something that you start to do really well, you can develop it over time. It's not something you need to hire a tutor for. Again, your hand-eye coordination isn't that developed when you are that young. It is something that, again, you'll get better at over time. Now, moving forward, this is like the first of many problems that I have with Fortnite right now. This is also why you rarely see me stream this game. So, the other problem here is it has now been listed as the reason for 200 divorces. So when you file for divorce, you have to write down the reason, like infidelity, small dick, whatever it is that you're wanting to file for divorce on. Fortnite has been listed as the reason in 200 divorces. That's I understand that this is probably people that have severe gaming addiction, maybe even rage. Maybe Fortnite makes them beat their wife. I don't know. That's technically not Fortnite's fault. I'm not blaming them for that. I'm just saying the addiction level of this game has become a problem. And the amount that they make off of microtransactions is absolutely startling. They make a lot. I've bought a skin. I own a skin. And I did it because when I stream, I don't want to be a casual Nancy. I don't want people looking and be like, oh, he's running around in the base skin. What a noob. I have the rave skin. It's the one that's like black. It's got neons all over. It's pretty hot. I like it a lot. So, I think that's a bit of a problem when it's listed as the reason for 200 divorces. 200 divorces. That's problematic. I really wonder now if anyone's actually ever written as the reason for divorce, small dick. I wonder if I can check that. We might have to do some diving on the internets. But, interestingly enough, I find that I don't like divorce. I don't believe in divorce. I feel like if you married someone, unless there is a terrible issue, you should love them enough to work through the problem with them, help them get help. It's a team effort. It's what marriage is. You work as a team. There is no... Yeah, there's an I in marriage. Okay, that's not gonna work. There's no you in marriage. Okay? Alright. That doesn't really work either, but we're gonna go with it. So, it's team effort. You have to kind of work through problems together. And marriage or divorce is already a big problem right now in our current society, just because usually most marriages end in divorce. If you love someone enough to get married, you should probably at least try to work things out. I'm not saying all divorces are unwarranted. Obviously, if you're getting the hell beat out of you every day, and that could be male or female, yeah, you should probably get out of there. Just words of advice. Leave. Go. Run for the hills. So, now, the last one. A guy just got arrested over Fortnite. Arrested over Fortnite. Not like in Fortnite he got arrested. That would have been pretty crazy. But apparently he got beat by an 11-year-old. And then started sending the 11-year-old harassing messages and voice messages. Text and voice. Threatening to kill said 11-year-old. So here's the funny part. You were mad because you got beat by an 11-year-old. Like, you're upset. I understand that. Do that to people in Rainbow Six. I get where you're upset about this. But here's the funny part. You now acted like a child, and now the whole world knows that you got your ass kicked by a child. So now we all know you suck at Fortnite. By the way, you're a grown-ass man. If you're a grown man, how are you raging this bad over a video game? Grown man. I mean, the dude's like in his 30s or 40s. He's up there. He's like older than me. Okay? I have never threatened to kill someone. Like, oh, I'm gonna come to your house and kill you. So, I'm just saying, like, there's a certain way that you react to things. There's a certain way that you handle things. Threatening to attack a child because you suck at a game, or because the kid kills you, is pretty sad. It's pretty pathetic. But now, this guy's gonna be in jail for obviously threatening to murder someone, who's especially a minor. I'm pretty sure there's like extra no-no around doing it as to a minor. You gotta sprinkle some of that extra no-no on there. I'm just absolutely amazed that this dude raged like that. I mean, I feel like he had to know the kid was 11. Maybe he didn't. Maybe he had no idea who it was, but still to lash out at someone like that over Xbox Live, you have no idea who you're talking to. Would have been better if it would have been like, yeah, it was the FBI. We're just on break playing some Fortnite. Oh, glorious. I do think that this has become a problem though. Obviously, You know, you got a lot of streamers. You have Dr. Disrespect's house that recently got shot up. Not really a big fan of Dr. Disrespect, but I don't agree with shooting up his house. Would have been even funnier if in the video you saw him just return fire. Oh, Lord. What is this world coming to? Fortnite tutors, 11-year-olds getting threatened by grown-ass men over... I don't know if it was on PSN or Xbox Live. Maybe it was on PC. I'm really curious about that part now, too. But either way, I'm absolutely shocked. Like, what happened to the good "your mother's a filthy whore" kind of like references? That's, you know, there's no harm in talking about how dirty someone's mother is, okay? Half the time people aren't gonna actually take your jokes seriously or get offended because you were lame enough to use a "your mom" joke. And then you have people that are childish like me who are still probably gonna laugh at a quality "your mom" joke. Like, if it's quality, like if you can pull off a "your mom" joke, yeah, we're golden. I love that. Great job. Very creative use of a "your mom." Guys, I would love to hear your opinion on this down in the comments down below. Do you think Fortnite is causing problems within our society? Are you shocked about it being listed as 200 divorces? Do you find it absurd that a older man threatened to kill an 11-year-old child over losing in Fortnite? Which we all know he now lost, so he's now publicly a loser. Great job. I'm sure he'll also be a loser and get the bottom bunk in prison. I don't mean actually the bottom bunk. You know what I mean. Guys, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to drop a thumbs up. Also, if you really like the content, and click that subscribe button, ding the little bell. If you ding the little bell, it'll actually tell you when I upload, as opposed to you having to hopefully see my videos or pray that they get recommended to you again. Yeah. Also, for those of you who share my videos, thank you. I greatly appreciate that. Right now, YouTube isn't really recommending my content, so that helps out a lot. See you all around. Thanks for watching, and enjoy your whatever time of day this goes up.